Canada is one of 10 Canadian provinces. In the south lies Calgary, host city for the 15th Winter Olympic Games. In the northwest part of the city is the slick new Olympic Oval, site of the speed skating events. The Oval was built near the Calgary Athletes Village, McMahon Stadium on the University of Calgary campus. For the first time in Olympic history, speed skating will be held indoors. Calgary's Olympic Oval is North America's first fully enclosed 400-meter oval. It was built for the Winter Games to protect against the threat of the Chinook winds. The dry westerly winds that blow in over the Rockies pose a hazard to outdoor ice and snow conditions because they can hit at any time and cause rapid temperature increases as high as 40 degrees Fahrenheit in only a few hours. The 280,000 square foot oval structure covers roughly the length of 2 football fields. Its distinctive design features a roof constructed of intersecting concrete arches, bridged with steel to support the roof panels. Large windows surrounding the oval let in natural light, but a shelf below deflects the direct sunlight. The facility seats 4,000 in 3 tiers and has 1 400-meter track and 2 full-sized ice surfaces suitable for hockey and figure skating. For the Olympics, however, the venue will be devoted completely to speed skating. Olympic skaters will take the ice for 5 men's events, beginning with the 500 meters on February 14th. The women take the ice on the 22nd. And next week, we'll look at the favorites in those events. The speed skater is often described as the fastest self-propelled human over level ground. He can reach speeds of 48 kilometers or 30 miles an hour and finish a mile race more than a minute faster than a track athlete. The skater can cover 500 meters in less than 40 seconds and 10,000 meters in less than 15 minutes. The sport of speed skating has been around for centuries, but the first world championships were not held until the late 1800s. Speed skating was on the first Winter Olympic program in 1924. 4 of the 5 men's events were on the original agenda, with the 1,000-meter event added in 1976. Speed skating is done counterclockwise in dual lanes on a 400-meter track. Skaters compete in pairs that race against the clock rather than each other. Each racer must stay in his own lane except when interchanging once every lap. The crossover ensures that both skaters cover the same distance. The skater moving in from the outer track is responsible for avoiding a collision. If officials agree a racer is interfered with, they may order a rerun. Speed skating style is marked by long strides in a crouched position. Racers clasp their hands behind their backs to reduce wind resistance on the straightaways and swing the right hand like a pendulum to round the corners. Equipment includes a tight-fitting cat suit, warm headgear, and a shoe-like rather than boot-like skate with a long 17-inch blade. Speed skating even today is considered an outdoor sport. The Olympic Oval is only the 3rd 400-meter indoor track in the world. Olympic records are expected to fall in every race at Calgary because of the controlled conditions. The sprint events will be hotly contested at the Winter Games. 25-year-old American Nick Tomitz set a world record of 36.55 seconds in the 500 meters and won the World Cup 500 and 1,000-meter titles in 1987.
Well, it's a great feeling. It's a lot of hard work, and I guess, in the sport, it's not a big sport. It's a great payoff to make the Olympic team and, to represent the United States. You want to skate good for the country.
He'll go up against teammate Dan Jansen, the 1986 World Cup champion in the 500 and 1,000, who managed to finish 3rd in both events in '87, despite a bout with mononucleosis.
I think my toughest competitors will be, one of them driving my own team, Nick Tomitz. There's a Japanese, Akira Kuroiwa, last year's world champion, and a couple of Russian skaters will be real good too. Sergei Fogachev is gold medalist in the 500 in Sarajevo. will be real strong in the 500. Another Russian, Igor Shelazovsky, in the 1,000 meters. And an East German, Uwe May, in the 500 and the 1,000. And possibly Gaetan Boucher from Canada in the 1,000.
The Americans are very fortunate this Olympics because we have 3 speed skaters, Bonnie Blair, Dan Jansen, and Nick Thomas. All 3 of them are sprinters, and all 3 of them happen to be the best in the world.
The field is wide open in the 1,500. Igor Zelazovsky recently set the world record in the event at the Olympic Oval and appears to have the edge. Canadian veteran Gaetan Boucher, the double 84 gold medalist in the 1,000 and 1,500, and U.S. record holder Eric Flame also have a shot at medals. Flame, one of the few all-around skaters, has qualified for every race in the Olympics but the 500. In the distance events, watch for the Netherlands to be strong. Leo Visser, Gerard Kemkers, and Hein Vergeer are expected to team up against Norway's Geir Karlstad. Karlstad recently set the world record in the 5,000 meters at the Calgary track. Flame and David Silk, the 1986 World Cup champion in the 5,000, are the top American hopefuls. The greatest speed skater of all time remains Eric Heiden, who retired from the sport in 1980, shortly after becoming the only athlete ever to win 5 individual gold medals in a single Olympics. Stay with us as Countdown catches up with Heiden for a look at the special activities planned for Olympic Plaza, where medal presentations will be held at the Calgary. We'll have a
multimedia event that goes
Speed skating champion Eric Heiden tells us about events scheduled for the plaza.
And what they're going to do is they'll have a big, essentially like a big TV screen, and it'll show clips of highlights from the sports that day that went on and of the athletes that will be up getting their medals. There'll be laser light shows, fireworks will be going off, and they'll be projecting big images of the athletes up on the buildings around there. So it should be pretty neat. It'll give everybody who didn't get a chance to see all the different events a chance to see what was going on that day.
There will be approximately 10,000 people on every given night throughout the Olympics at about 7 o'clock, I believe, where the presentations will occur.